1986. A literary revolution was underway, and at its epicenter stood Wole Soyinka, a man destined to carve his name in history. As the news broke that Soyinka had become the first African to claim the coveted Nobel Prize in Literature, the world eagerly leaned in to hear the untold story of this literary maverick. Born in Nigeria in 1934, Soyinka's journey was as passionate as the political landscape he would later immortalize in his works. His childhood in Abeokuta unfolded against the backdrop of traditional Yoruba belief.
Involved in what was happening. I don't know whether you'd call it politics or not. I don't consider war politics. I believe war is a human problem, and I'm a human being. You're quite right to say I got myself involved, but you're right to say I'm not a politician.
And the stern teachings of Christianity.
What is acceptable in my definition of humanity is what seems to be the equivalent of good. What is not acceptable goes in the direction of evil. And if you want to be a member of my human community, please come on this side. And leave that one alone. Thank you.
This clash of worlds painted the canvas of his early life, a theme he would later weave into his autobiographical masterpiece, Ache, The Years of Childhood. As Soyinka's intellectual appetite grew, he ventured into the hallowed halls of the government college in Ibadan, setting the stage for his academic odyssey.
In this alcove that it all started, the very first campus fraternity in Nigeria, perhaps in all of Africa.
The University of Leeds became his crucible, where he earned a doctorate in 1973, honing the skills that would eventually manifest in his diverse body of work. Back in Nigeria, Soyinka became a beacon of academia, teaching drama and literature at prestigious institutions. His influence echoed from Ibadan to Lagos and Ife, with his brilliance not confined by borders. Europe and the United States beckoned, and Soyinka answered the call, gracing Cambridge and Yale with his wisdom in a series of visiting professorships. But it wasn't just the academic realm that Soyinka conquered. His pen, mightier than any sword, danced across pages, giving life to satiric comedy, serious philosophy, and profound reflections on Nigerian history in crisis.
Notice of a last goodbye, a birth, a wedding invitation, and other milestones of a lesser kind. The moment torments. Why? Beyond an instant's passion.
Amidst the accolades, Soyinka's life took an unexpected turn. Exiled from his homeland, he found solace in crafting verses that echoed his yearning for Nigeria. The result was Samarkand and Other Markets I Have Known, a collection of poetry that spoke of exile and the longing for home. Soyinka's tale didn't end with literary laurels. It extended to activism and advocacy. In 1997, he delivered the Du Bois Institute lectures titled, The Open Sore of a Continent, a personal narrative of the Nigerian crisis, exposing the wounds of his nation to the world. Fast forward to 1999, and Soyinka found himself as the first distinguished scholar in residence at New York University's Africana Studies program and the Institute of African American Affairs, cementing his influence across the Atlantic. Wole Soyinka's legacy resonates in the rhythm of his words, an anthem for the resilient spirit against cruelty and outrage. His story, a beacon of inspiration for generations to come, immortalized in the ink of his prolific pen.